you do this. Needle in a haystack for a code, and they can't find it. I'm a huge proponent of flagging the coder if it's going to take them 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. Physicians all the time. I use any diagnosis code that lets me leave that field and get on to the next patient. Of course, we don't like to hear that very much because we know they might not be using the most accurate and specific diagnosis code. And then, of course, thank you, Mr. Google, as I like to say. But if the provider has to leave their EHR and get into another window to search on Google, and of course, talk about the type few letters, it shows them their results. So it shows them the results from their own favorites and from other people's favorites. It remembers and predicts based on past searches. So this is something that we should have in a fully featured EHR. And I have to say, most clinicians that I talk to, they aren't too frustrated with finding the CPT codes in their EHRs. Mostly it's office visits, but even procedures. But the diagnosis coding can be very frustrating for them. And one of the functions of predictive search is that it searches based on keywords. It knows synonyms. It doesn't rely on our provider knowing how the World Health Organization defined a diagnosis code. So here's an example at the bottom. Now it's an unspecified code, but I'm going to show it to you anyways. N28.9, disorder of the kidney and ureter, unspecified. But one of the inclusion terms for N28.9 is nephropathy. Now, how many of you think that your clinicians who are searching for nephropathy would search disorder of the kidney and ureter? And this is the frustrating